The news is out. Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, is retiring from touring. It feels like the end of an era. But let's not mourn just yet. Ozzy may be stepping off the stage, but the beast he helped create, heavy metal, is alive and roaring. Metal isn't just nostalgia, it's a global force, a wildfire of guitars and drums that refuses to be tamed. Ozzy was more than a singer. He was a trailblazer who showed us the way. Now new warriors are charging down the path he carved, each carrying their own torch. The retirement of a king doesn't mean the kingdom falls, it means the next generation is ready to lead. This isn't an ending, it's a passing of the torch. Ozzy's legacy will echo for eternity, but it's up to us to carry it forward. The music is evolving, the community is growing, and the future is looking louder than ever. So crank up the volume, throw your horns in the air, and let's dive into the wild world of modern heavy metal. It's going to be a wild ride. Let's appreciate Ozzy Osbourne, the man who heavy metal. From Black Sabbath's dark, heavy riffs to his explosive solo career, Ozzy's voice became the anthem for outsiders everywhere. He didn't just make music, he created a movement inspiring generations to embrace their weirdness and their power. With Ozzfest, he launched the careers of bands like Slipknot and System of a Down, proving he was a kingmaker as well as a king. His influence is everywhere. Every metal band today carries a piece of Ozzy's DNA. He showed us music could be heavy and melodic, dark and fun. As Ozzy takes his final bow, we say thank you for the riffs, the rebellion and the community. His legacy is eternal, written in every power chord and every scream. Ozzy's chapter is legendary, but the story of heavy metal is far from over. He just wrote one hell of an opening act. The torch is passed and the fire burns on. Thank you, Ozzy. The stage may be quieter, but the echoes will never fade. The legend lives on. Heavy metal isn't just for America and Europe anymore, it's a global language. The fire Ozzy and Sabbath lit has spread worldwide, uniting fans across every border. Metal is now a culture, not just a genre. From Mongolia's The Who blending throat singing with metal, to Japan's baby metal fusing J-pop and metal, the sound is evolving everywhere. Brazil's Sepultura mixes thrash with tribal rhythms, India's Bloodywood fuses metal with folk and rap, and Taiwan's Chthonic tells local legends through black metal. These bands aren't copying, they're creating something new and unique. The global explosion of metal proves its core themes, power, rebellion, community are universal. No matter your language or culture, a heavy riff hits the same. Metal's kingdom is bigger and more diverse than ever. The world is feeding new energy into the beast, the family keeps growing, and the music keeps getting louder. As legends like Ozzy rest, a new army of metal warriors rises. Today's bands aren't just replaying old hits, they're pushing boundaries and speaking to a new generation. Spiritbox blends ethereal melodies with crushing heaviness, connecting with fans on a deep emotional level. Artists like Poppy and Sleep Token tear up the rule book, mixing genres and creating sounds that defy labels. This new wave is fearless, singing about mental health, experimenting with image and sound, and welcoming all kinds of fans. Ginger's Tatiana Schmeluk and Polyphia's genre-bending instrumentals show the technical skill and innovation of the new guard. These artists prove metal can be brutal, beautiful, and boundaryless. The new generation is diverse, creative, and unafraid. They're ensuring metal stays vital and powerful for years to come. The kids are all right, and they rock. The future of metal is in good hands. The sound is evolving, but the spirit remains. Get ready for the next chapter. The internet has transformed how we discover and share metal. Social media and streaming platforms let bands reach fans instantly. One viral riff can launch a career overnight. Metal memes poke fun at the genre's quirks, making the scene more welcoming and connected. Humor brings fans together, building a global inside joke. Now AI is entering the mix, generating wild mashups and helping musicians create new sounds. It's a new creative tool, expanding what's possible. The web isn't just for fun, it's vital for metal's survival and growth. Bands can crowdfund albums, live stream concerts, and connect with fans worldwide. Online communities keep the global metal family together 24/7. The digital world amplifies metal's reach and power. Metal thrives in the modern age, louder, faster, and more connected than ever. The future is online, and it's heavy. Heavy metal is more than music, it's an identity, a home for outsiders. When you feel alone, metal shows you a tribe that understands. The leather jackets and band shirts aren't costumes, they're uniforms of belonging. At concerts, everyone is united by the music, no matter their background. The mosh pit may look wild, but it's built on trust. If someone falls, you pick them up. Metal is therapy, a way to release anger and find strength. The music screams so you don't have to, bringing peace and control. This deep connection makes the community resilient. Trends fade, but metal endures. The bond between bands and fans is unbreakable, built on honesty, loyalty, and support. We buy the albums, they make the music. It's a symbiotic relationship. This isn't just a fan base, it's a global family. Metal's network of support will never be broken. The heart of metal is community, and that heart beats strong. Metal's legacy lives in the stories of its fans. It's the kid who bought their first guitar after hearing Iron Man, or the teen who found belonging at their first concert. Every fan has a moment when metal changed their life. Maria from Mexico City found confidence through Arch Enemy and started her own band. Kenji from Tokyo uses local shows to recharge from a stressful job. Metal is his meditation and chosen family. There are millions of stories like these worldwide. Parents pass the torch to their kids at concerts. Friends make pilgrimages to festivals. The true legacy of Ozzy and metal's pioneers isn't just the music. It's the lives they've touched and the communities they've built. Metal empowers, unites, and inspires. The stories keep growing and the spirit lives on. Ozzy may be stepping back, but this is no time for despair. The seeds he planted have grown into a global forest of sound. Metal is more diverse, innovative, and widespread than ever. The future is in the hands of bands like The Who, Spiritbox, and millions of young fans discovering metal online. The music keeps evolving, refusing to stand still. Metal is a community, a promise that everyone belongs. It's a source of strength and resilience, a celebration of the outsider spirit. As long as people need an outlet, metal will be there. The community is the genre's backbone, so let's raise our horns for Ozzy and for the future. Heavy metal isn't dead. It's alive, angry, and ready to conquer the world again. The best is yet to come. Rock on, rock.